Hello, hello. Give us a second. Sorry I'm late. Technical difficulties. An update at the very last minute. So, a second here. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Crafty Hour. My name is 𝗧𝗢𝗣𝗘. I'm ButterDish Designs, and this is Crafty Hour Live, episode 102. So, I know it's been a little bit, but I'm back and happy to be here. Been having some health stuff and had an uncle pass away, and it's just been a lot. So anyways, life happens, So if you're here, make sure you say hi. I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, so just happy to be here. All right, tonight I have a little mini photo album for you here. So hi, Jill. Yes, I'm starting to feel much better. So thank you for asking. Um, Hi, honey. So yeah, so this is we're going to make a one-page mini album. It's super easy. It's super quick. Minimal supplies and stuff you already have. And let me just take you on a little tour of it here. So this is the front. This is the back. Right. Untie that there. And so you could do this as a card. You could add pictures to it. Hey, Stay. So this opens like this. You could put a picture here, some journaling. If you wanted to stick a gift card in here, put pictures of someone on there with you. And then right here, there is a little pull out. So a little journaling pocket or more space for pictures. And then you flip it over here, and there's another pocket here. You could actually double-side some pictures, stick them in that pocket. And I just thought that was cute in here, and more space to write or put another picture. And then it just folds up really nice and neat here. So that's that. I have another sample for you. I'm not quite done with this one, but I wanted to show you a different one. So I went with a little bit of a masculine feel on this one here with the plains, and then I did some baker's twine here that would tie in a bow. And this one isn't quite finished yet, but you can see where this one is going. Got the plains. And it also has a pocket there. And there you go. So I'll make sure to share a picture when I'm finished with this one as well. So, but just to give you other ideas. It doesn't have to be just feminine. So anyways. All right, tie that shut just so I don't lose the pieces, but I think that's cute just like that too. So lots of fun there. You could easily just, like I said, make this a card, a little mini album. You're giving it to a friend, family member, stick a picture of the two of you in there. I'm sure they'd love to sit on a shelf. This is going to be easy to make. And let's get started. All right, I'm going to go just to the overhead here. There we go. Okay, so the one thing with this project is that no directional paper, okay? I'm using a piece out of the Unbounded Beauty series, and the piece I used first was this one. And let's just see here. Put my little scrappies back in here. I tried to keep them contained with the other paper. All right. So you have to think like what you're going to want. This one might be fun. Let's see if I've got some pieces to go with this. Hang on here. Maybe see another one. The one thing that I did add to this, which you can add whatever you like, is that I used the coordinating little memories and more. I did the tab out of this piece here. Okay. And let's just see here. So I've got some, this will be fun to coordinate with that. As well that. And then we can use this one as the pullout. So, or this one here. I think that'll work. Maybe not that pink one, because it's mainly 𝗧𝗢𝗣𝗖 Pop and the peach pie. So that one we will put down. Yeah, I think we're good with those. Let's get started. I promise you this is easy. Hi, Anne. All right. Put those off to the side there. And what you're going to need to start off with is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, which I will put that out there too. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'll share the dimensions where I do this here. Okay. So we are doing 8.5 here. And then we are doing 11 inches this way. I'm going to need that in a second, but in the meantime, getting out the old scoreboard here. Now, let's go ahead and do this. On this particular project, I like to score on the side that's going to be on the inside, but it doesn't matter because you can fold it either way. So, okay, so we're on the 11-inch side here, and we are going to score at 3 1/4. I'm using the smaller end of the, make sure you got that tight against that edge there. So that's 3 1/4. Then we are going to 6 1/2 here. And then we're going to 9 3/4. All right. We're going to turn that over to the 8.5-inch side, and we're going to score this at 4 1/4. All right, and that's it. No more. So I'm going to put the scoreboard away here. Try to move the camera here just a smidge. There we go. All right. Okay. So what we're going to do is a couple cuts here. And I will put my trimmer this way so you can see it as I cut it. And we are trimming on that 4 1/4 score line. We are going past the small score here, but the middle piece is going to stay intact, okay? Oops, let me get my cutter back in there. And I apologize if you can't see this because, you know, let's see here. And I know that it's this mark right here. So I'm just going to hold my finger and I can see. So we're just going to that one there. And then we're going back to this side over here. And we're coming over to the 8-inch mark. I can see where the score is made. So the score line is made. All right. That's it for your cutting, okay? So we've got this piece and it looks like this. Cut, 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 cut. You've got your scores here, okay? And what I like to do first is make sure that you have a bone folder and take your time. If you're in a hurry and you do this and you have this little stuff hanging off the edge, not a big deal, because you can, oops, I was going the wrong way. Yes, sorry. You can just trim off if it doesn't line up very well. But this doesn't take long, so we're going to take our time here. All right. And see if I can't get that lined up down on that other end. And if it's not, if I'm not going to force it, if it's not. Right. There we go. You have these two tabs here. And again, just make sure you line up the edges there. Give it a little burnish. Same goes for the other one over here. All right, so that's what we've done so far. We're going to go in with this one here. I know you're like, what is she doing? Once you make one, you'll be good to go. It is much easier than you think here. All right. And then let's go ahead and fold this one in here. This one as well. All right. So what happens here is that this ends up being the book. So how we're going to do this is that to make that center pocket, we're going to glue along here and here. Okay, and where is that? Hang on, I gotta grab my corner rounder. Oh, here it is. Now, this is retired, but a lot of you have corner rounders, so you use what you have. And what I'm doing is rounding the corners of the little pockets, or what's going to be the little pockets. This thing has, like, it has tentacles. And then we're going to do bear with me here. I have to think about this for a second myself. And where did I? Oh. I have to think about this. Bear with me. Ah, that's it. Okay. So it's this one. This one's going to be over here. I know I rounded this in more places. Ah, so it's here and here. That's why. Okay. Here we go. You ever have to go back and look at your prototype like, ooh, what am I doing? And so on this one, it is this here. And I'm going to unfold this and show you where everything is here. So all right. So it's your outsides. It's all your outside corners. I made that more difficult on myself than I needed to. I think because I got ahead of myself folding it. Anyways, so I rounded these. All right. The next thing we're going to do is just use the smallest amount of adhesive to create these pockets right here. This is on the little short scored piece here. And just got to sit here and hold this for a second. Just remember not to put too much glue on there because you really don't want it coming out the sides. All right. I'll flip that over and we'll do this side as well. Like I said, just the teeny tiny amount there. And the kneaded eraser is your friend if you happen to get some out. The reason why I'm not using tape on this is because you want enough room to put like a gift card or something like that in there. So, yeah. All right. And there we go. So this one here is the front. Okay. So that means that we are putting glue here, down this one side, and over here, and not over here, because this is where we're going to make that additional pocket. And you could easily use tear and tape on this or other adhesive. I just have this in my hand, so that's what we're going with. Just hold it there for a second. So now it's going to look from the top, it looks like this. So on the front flap, you have the pocket, the opening. We've got the side pocket here. Flip it over. We have this opening and then the back pocket over here. Okay. So in this here, we're going to do a punch out here. Just stick that in there and center it. I'm not measuring it. There we go. So now we can see this color here through. We can put this one down. Put that on the back. We'll do this one here. And what I'm going to do is round the corners of these ones as well. I don't know about y'all, but I hadn't rounded any corners in a while, and I thought, kind of fun. All right. So this is the one we're putting here. These are fun because they're double-sided, and some have sayings and whatnot on the one side, some don't. But I just thought I'd make a fun little picture mat. There we go. cute with that popping out there. Go back to this side here, and we will put this one here. All right, easy peasy there. There we go. You could, use this on the front or whatever you want to do. On that other one, I had stamped on a white piece. And then we will go ahead and grab this out of here. Trying to think which one to do. I just have the smaller. This was the 2-inch punch, and this one is a 1 3/4. Okay. I come back out here with the petunia pop, and let me grab the peach. Grab a sentiment too, so bear with me here. Okay. For some reason, I really did just use that stamp that I had for this one, the You Make Life Better, but I can't find it from, so, and no, everything's not all over the place, but it did not work. So we are going to use the You're a Great Friend from the musical Jamboree set here. And then we'll come in with the flowers. All right. I think that'll fit in there just fine. Yep. And let's go ahead with that petunia here. I'm going to stamp this off because I haven't used that. There we go. Clean this off here. You ever done that when you're crafting and you just had something and then you can't find it? All right. Now let's go to the little flower here. Trying to decide. I don't see much peach on the outside of that, but that's all right. Just give it a little whirl here. I'm just using the smallest one because there's not a whole lot of room. And I'm just putting it on the edges here. It's very bright. So there we go. Just a little bit. It's fun. Hi, sugar. All right, so let me grab a piece of cardstock here. I'm just doing a little scrap. And we'll see here. Just gonna need this bigger piece. And again, I'm going back, just making it simple with the 2-inch. Go. Go. Just centering that there. And this is going to live right on the front here. I think that's perfect. Actually like that little pop of peach. And then it pulls up that little bit that's in there and prepares you for the inside. So, hi, Kathy. Thank you. I'm excited to be here again. Thanks for tuning in. All right. So we have this here. We still need to do our tab, which is going to be our pullout. Should we go crazy and just go ahead and go with that color? Let's see here. Let's see if we have a different one here. No, it's just have fun with it. Hi, Coney. Actually, we'll put that one on there. That one's all right. Okay, so this is the tab punch. Like, just make sure you have it going the way you want it with these stripes on this one here. That looks good. And then the thing about this here for this pocket, you're going to see it doesn't fit, so I have to trim this piece down just a little bit. Okay. And what I did with this is I just started trimming off the edges. And it also needs to be trimmed this way as well. So I'm just kind of going close to the white as possible here. There we go. And one more. Let's see here. My head sticks in the way just a smidge. All right, got it. Upside down and backwards there. Hey, Cheryl. All right. For those of you who just joined, we're making a little pocket album, which I'll show you here as we put it together. I am going to round the corners of this as well. I guess I really should have made sure that this fit in that pocket before I did this, but that's all right. We're just winging it. Okay. So, oh yeah, that'll be fine. have our little tab here. And we're just going to attach it here. And on this, because it's going to get pulled a lot, I am going to use tear and tape on it. Okay, there we go. I am more concerned about the front part of this and where it lands. So I am going to tear off the one side first. I have to hold this up here so I can see. There we go. Give that a push down there. And then do the back tab. There we go. So now we've got this fun little pop out there. All right. Okay, let's keep going here. Move this out of the way. So next we're going to do our closure, which we'll end up doing. I think I'm going with this peach pie. So put it over there. Just give yourself enough. That's more than enough there. All right. So that looks cute with that little peach pie tab there. And since I had that bow tied on there, I am going to put the wrinkly one in the back. Not that it won't straighten out, but there we go. Just go ahead and lay that down there. And again, I am putting the ribbon on as well with the tear and tape, because this one's a nice solid one. On this one here, because this went over the full thing here, I also did tear and tape on that one, but I only did it on the front. On this one here, I did it on the front and the back. So depending upon your ribbon and how you feel, just adhere however you would like there. Turn this sideways here. I just kind of eyeballed the middle here. And what I did is I put one part on. There we go. And then you can flip that over. These particular ribbons do really well with this stuff because they're not see-through and all right, there we go. Peel this up just a second, only because I just don't want it too tight on the binding here. I want it to be able to comfortably open and close there. So there's our pieces there. So we can go ahead and tie this shut. Now, depending upon if you mind if the bow is covering your tab or not, you can tie it outwards or inwards. And then for this here, we are going to put this, pop this up with some dimensionals. And what I did on this is that I just did 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom and left the center open so that it would straddle that ribbon and not be lumpy there or off flat, I should say. All right. Oops. Here we go. That's good. All right. Last but certainly not least, we have some embellishments that we can put on here. And I think we can go, it's like, do I want the flat or the sparkly? Flat or sparkly? On this one here, I did use the sparkly. Hold this one back. And what I was talking about the ribbon here is on this one, for some reason it laid better if I tied it from this direction instead of out. Because I just kind of tucked it under that there. But do whatever works for you. I didn't want to trim that off yet either. So there's that one. Here we've got that one there. And now this one. Let's use the sparkle again. Why not? You could go ahead and make that center of that flower there. So we've got that one there. Use a smaller one. Oops. Over there. And then we'll just put this one over off of the side here, where it might actually be. There we go. All right. So I hope you'll give this a try. Sorry if I was jumbling that up. Hey, Kathy. Thanks for tuning in. You're catching the end here, but I'm going to show these again here. So made these little miniature albums here. So we've got this one. This one is the one we made tonight, and I'm in the process of making a little masculine one here. Let me know if you make these and if you enjoyed it, if you're going to give it a try. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I'm happy to be back. And yeah, so anyways, I think these are just super fun, super easy to make, and they don't take a lot of stuff. So you can add your little pictures to it, little journaling, add a little picture in there. You could do gift cards. If you have something where you need a lot of people to sign it, this would be a good thing to do as well. And there's the back part, and then we've got another pocket back here. So lots of fun. Anyways, go back to there we go. Hi. So thanks for tuning in tonight, and I'll see you next week. I have so many projects because I'm finally being able to craft again and feeling better, and I don't even know which ones to share just because I have so many that I'm ready to share with you all. So they'll be coming in. So hope you have a wonderful evening, an even better weekend, and take care. And I'll see you next week for Crafty Hour episode 103. So thanks. Bye bye.